Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the LA Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers. Left fielder, number 78.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in, Corey Seager. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
Seager.
He's set, and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Royce Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Royce Hoskins is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He's running towards second. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Twins. Left fielder. Eddie Rosario.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Back up the middle. Seager is there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Eduardo Escobar will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Escobar is on his way home, and the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Settling in now, Kenny Vargas. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Taylor racing back. Gone! Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Joe Mauer.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Digging in, Jason Castro. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kike Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Rosario coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Byron Buxton. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Right fielder number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well towards the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there for strike one.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
You know, guys, these hitters have
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now in the box, Eduardo Escobar. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. On the ground up the middle. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Austin Barnes, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Taylor.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance?
Now
Logan
batting.
Forsythe.
Second
He
baseman.
singled his last time up.
Forsythe.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time. And that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Escobar on the move. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. In now, Royce Hoskins. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup and the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Standing in, Kenny's Vargas. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Hitter, Kenny's Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talk himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Stepping in, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fernandez going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive it. A run here. Ross Stripling is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
This change for the Dodgers. Now playing right field. Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Set to deliver on 2-1. Line softly out toward left center, and that's going to get down out there. Polanco rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
The center fielder, number
at the plate,
25.
Byron Buxton trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike three, and that ends the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, number 66.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Puig.
Fouled back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Rosario, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Ready now, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yasmani Grandal.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So digging in now, Austin Barnes.
15,
he singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Barnes.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Taylor.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Eddie Rosario.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Seager in time to first, and there are 2 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. He's
Leading off
singled
for the
in 2
Dodgers,
trips to the plate thus
second
far.
baseman, Logan
Ready with the
Forsythe.
first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a looper to left. Escobar is over. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A chance here for Dozier at second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The first baseman, number 12.
So striding forward now, Royce Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Drilled to first. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Kenny Vargas. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Grandal reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor moves over. And that's the third out. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Josh Donaldson.
Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away. Riding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high. And it's 3-0. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jason Castro.
He's set, and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle, and he's set down, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
Number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 of the run batted in for him thus far.
Escobar.
Robbie Grossman will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 46.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. In there for strike 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Here's Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miguel Sano.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Squared that one up just a little late. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. In to score the runner from third. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 9-3 game now. And he is in there.
Designated hitter, Denise Vargas.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
First baseman.
So here's Joe Mauer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Grandal.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Polanco is there for it. 1 away. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That's popped up out towards short right field. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Hoskins is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Liner towards second. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Byron.
Tony Cingrani enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Tony Cingrani. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing left field, number 36, Robbie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder number 20.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Donaldson is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Just short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 12.
Striding in, Royce Hoskins.
Hoskins.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the
Here's
Dodgers,
the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this
now
one.
Pitching for Los Angeles, number 52, Pedro Baez.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for
Digging
Minnesota,
in, Robbie Grossman,
fielder,
looking to follow up the RBI
Grossman.
single from his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Taylor. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Miguel Sano. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig to the track, to the wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in and looking for more, Kenny Vargas. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now batting, Joe Mauer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Yasiel Puig.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Rosario is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Number 14.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Grounder down the line at third. Sano is right there. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.